Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Positivi-Tuesday. If you don't already know, my name is Chelsea Dawn Khan. It is a pleasure to spend some time with you today. If you have not already watched my last video, pause now. I will link it. I'll link it over here so that you can watch it, so that you can have a bit of a better understanding of what is going on for the next few weeks, however many it may be. But we are basically breaking down emotions one at a time so that we can all start to have a better understanding of our emotions, so we can express them better, so that we can actually say that we are feeling the actual emotion we are, instead of just only being able to recognize a few and turning every single feeling into whatever emotions that may be. For example, myself, I only used to know happy, excited, sad, and mad. And so no matter what I was feeling, it had to fit into one of those boxes. So I was not actually able to be emotionally responsible with how I responded to people or situations, or even to myself in life, because I did not properly know how to recognize emotion. So I'm very excited because today I thought the perfect one to break down first would be excited, because that is like my favorite emotion, and I just live in a constant state of excitement. So I did want to start by saying that for all of these emotions, I have researched them to make sure that we have like some factual information, but then a lot of it is also just things that I have learned on my own, on my journey throughout becoming emotionally aware. And please also know that this is something that has taken me like years to do. So be graceful with yourself. Don't think just because you watch this video, all of a sudden you're like, you've got it, right? Like, it doesn't work that way. I wish it did, but just give yourself time and space and grace to be able to figure these things out as we go. So I have a script written out, so please bear with me as I'll be reading a lot of it, just so that we make sure that we cover all of the info that we need to for the day. So the actual definition of excited is very enthusiastic and eager. And in physics, it is of or in an energy state higher than the normal or ground state. The excited atom returns to its former energy state and emits light or other radiation. So yeah, I exist very enthusiastic and eager often. If you are excited, you are so happy that you cannot relax. That is legit, especially because you are thinking about something pleasant that is going to happen to you. For example, I was so excited that when I went to sign the paperwork, I could hardly write. That's actually like a description in within the definition. But for myself, I do experience excitement that way. Like, I feel like I'm like literally vibrating, because my energy is just like going so high that like I'm like, I like shimmy myself. I like shake my hands on a very regular when I'm like excited, because I just feel like I have to move my body to physically get the energy out of me, because I'm just so excited. So it's important to know that people experience excitement in their own ways. To me, it may literally look like I'm jumping and screaming and I'm shaking and I'm like, woo, all over the place, right? But other people might literally be like this. I'm excited. So it's okay that we all experience and express it differently, because we are all different people and we all express everything differently. And some people are more, you know, quiet and laid back, and that's great. And then there's some people who are like crazy like me, who are just like out there. So I'm constantly extremely excited. I like to yell. I like to jump up and down. I run around. I throw my arms all over in the air. I gasp loudly and have a lot of jaw-dropping moments where, like, if someone tells me something, I'm literally like, oh. And I scare people often in vehicles because if I see something that excites me, I gasp, and people think that it's like a car accident about to happen. So like, maybe try not to be excited that way, but it's just how I express it. It just comes out and I literally can't stop it because I'm just like, I punch people in the arms a lot and I shake them. I physically shake their bodies. I'm like, can you believe it? See the gasping? If you watch Seinfeld and you've seen Elaine like punch and shake people, it's very similar to that. I have another friend, amazing friend, she would describe herself as not an excitable person. Like, she's literally told me before, like, I don't get excited, Chelsea. Like, that's just something I don't experience. And she's more calm and like level-headed, but like legitimately, I have a story to tell about her, which is so funny. But first I want to say that some people just have like legit a more calm demeanor, and excitement can most times just feel slightly more elevated than most of their emotions. This can sometimes allow you to believe that you do not experience excitement, right? Kind of like what I just said. So this one time, her and I used to work together and we were just having a day, you know? And so at lunchtime we went, and she was like, I really need to go to Starbucks. And so we got her coffee, and legitimately, she was so excited about this coffee. Even though she's not an excitable person, she physically like was like, ee! And like skipped down the mall back to the cars, like physically skipped and was like, I'm so excited about my coffee. And it was like, it's one of my favorite memories of being with her, because it was like, I was so excited to be there to experience her actually feeling that type of excitement, because it's not normal. So just know also that because you don't usually experience it like that doesn't mean it can never happen for you. Sometimes there's that one thing that you would never think is what's going to be that hits you, and it does. Other people may experience excitement as feeling like you are nervous. For example, at a wedding, you are excited to get married, right? However, it can manifest as being nervous and having feelings of extreme anxiety. It is important to be able to recognize what truly is excitement and what truly is anxiety, as it is so common to get them confused. When this happens, you can at times believe that you are not an excitable person, when in reality you are. You just have not learned to differentiate the two emotions, as at times they can feel the same as they vibrate at fast frequencies, more so than other emotions might. So I did have another friend too who really had that, and she would get so kind of upset at herself because every single time that she felt she was supposed to be excited for something, even if it was like going to a concert, she'd always be like, I literally am dreading it, and like I wish it was just over now, because she was experiencing it as anxiety. And she would literally say, I know I'm supposed to be excited, I know I'm supposed to be like so looking forward to this experience, but I just don't feel good about it. So, you know, if you are one of those types of people, I would just say, give yourself grace in that and really start to realize that maybe that is excitement. And if you can start to recognize it, then you can start to shift that feeling of feeling like anxiety and make it a much more enjoyable experience for you, instead of just feeling like, oh crap, like here we go again. Ugh. Excitement can look and feel differently to everybody. It can be experienced differently based on where you are in life. Think about the things that make you excited 10 years ago versus now. You may have once been excited to go out to the bar for a night, whereas now it could be exciting for you to stay home and go to bed early. That to me is exciting now. I'm like, bedtime at like 10, like yes, please. I'll take all of that. It may have once been exciting for you to watch trashy TV with your friends and paint your nails, whereas now the most exciting thing may be to watch your child take their first steps or say their first words. And like, then those trashy TV, it doesn't even matter to you because you just don't potentially even have the time or capacity for that in your life. You may have once been very excited to see your boyfriend, As now, if you've broken up and desperately try to hide if you randomly run into them in public, what I'm really trying to say is perspective can drastically change how you experience emotions and what situations or people may or may not make you feel them anymore. So just be aware of that too, and that it's okay that if at one time something made you feel amazing and super excited, if it doesn't now, that's okay. And it's okay to just move through that and just be aware that life changes as we as humans grow. So now I'm going to read an article that I found on the 26 simple living ideas of interesting things to do that might help bring more excitement to your life if that's something you're looking for. But I did just want to preface this by saying there is like a slight bit of adult content that we're going to read. So I know that some of you do love to watch with your kids, which I love. Hello to you all. But you may want to just pause this until you're alone. So there is your warning, and we're going to continue. So number 1 is make room. It's hard to add excitement to your life if your life is overflowing with mildness and chores. Can you simplify, delegate, or eliminate any of these boring and mindless tasks to make room for excitement? Sometimes we fill our lives with these things in order to avoid stretching ourselves towards happiness. Is that you? Number 2 is to shake up your morning routine. Instead of following the same wake-up routine every day, do it differently on occasion. Get up 10 minutes earlier and have breakfast outside. Which is perfect now because it's summer, guys. Turn off the TV and put music on. Adult content warning. Make love before work. Drive a different way. Just start your day differently will give you a little thrill. And P.S. I should also just preface any of these adult content things, please do it responsibly. Do it with appropriate people. You know what I'm saying? So there's our little warning. Number 3, be honest. Take the initiative to entertain and invite friends or family over for dinner or something different like a wine tasting or a game night. Number 4, move your furniture, rearrange or redecorate a room. Switch things up enough that it feels new and different, especially if you've been at a place for like a really long time. Sometimes that's all you need. If you're feeling like I really need to move, I can't handle this anymore. Literally, if you just switch things up a bit, maybe that is going to give you a whole new perspective. Number 5, go cheer. Attend a competitive, fast-paced sporting event like tennis, baseball, or racing where the energy and excitement of the sport is contagious. And like, thank goodness that we can start to slowly do those types of things again. Number 6, get a makeover. Get a new haircut. Have your makeup done by a pro. Buy a new outfit or try a new style. It's even more fun if you can do this with a friend, and like, who doesn't love a good girls or guys day? Number 7, cut a rug. Now wear that new outfit and haircut and go out to the dance club or just at home and dance with great music and friends, which like is so legit because even my friends and I, we have talked recently about how like 5-6 years ago, we would have been at a club and dancing, and now we literally don't do it, to the point that like I've tried dance at home and I don't know how. I'm like, how do I move my body? I can't remember how to do this. It's so important to be able to do that at home and bring that excitement and that joy. Dancing is so fun. And like, yes, I can dance, but maybe it doesn't like look like what it used to, but just being able to like move your body actually, guys, physically helps to get your energy flowing so that you're releasing it. And the whole thing about emotions is we need to be releasing it, right? Like as we talked about last week, so that it's not getting trapped inside of us. Number 8, find exciting people. Look around at people who you know whose lives seem fascinating and exciting. Take the initiative to get to know them so that you can be included in some of their excitement and/or activities. Number 9, plan an adventure trip. Even if you can't afford to take a trip now, just research, planning, and dreaming can give you the boost and build excitement for the time when you can afford to go. Include saving money as part of your planning. And like even now, I know it's a bit more difficult, but even if you plan a trip within the city that you live in, then you're still able to like at least do something and potentially experience things that you didn't even know existed in the city you live in. Number 10, learn something new. Study a new language, a new skill, a hobby. You will open doors to meet new people who share your interests and abilities and gain a sense of confidence and achievement. Number 11 is shake up your sex life. Again, be just careful with yourself while doing this. Be adventurous with sex. Read the Kama Sutra. Join the Mile High Club. Find a new location. Just do it. Just do something responsibly. Number 12, get out of the house. Step away from the TV or computer and do something, especially important to do now with how a lockdown we have all been. Take a walk with a friend, go to the bookstore and browse, visit a local gallery or museum. Number 13, go on a weekend excursion, plan a fun getaway or a 2 to 3 day for some outdoor or indoor adventure. Number 14, test drive a sports car. Okay, so you might not be able to buy one, right? But that doesn't mean you can't try it out and have a lot of fun doing it. Go take a spin behind the wheel of your favorite car. A Tesla will often bring the test drive to your home or office. That's actually great information to know. Number 15, arrange a secret rendezvous. Surprise your beloved with a romantic evening or overnight hotel stay. Again, you can do that even within the city that you live in. There's a lot of cities that have a lot of really amazing hotels, and how nice might it feel just to like be outside of the house for once. Number 16, try an unusual recipe. Cook something that you've never tried before or order something unusual at a restaurant that you wouldn't normally try. Number 17, read an adventure novel or thriller. Enjoy your excitement vicariously through a juicy, good book. Number 18, go to a comedy club or mystery dinner. Oh, mystery dinner theater. I love that. I can't wait until we can do that again. That's like one of my favorite things to do. I think it's so exciting. Have an exciting evening of laughs or thrills to shake up your routine weekend, or like weekday too, guys, because like Monday to Friday is very mundane sometimes. Number 19, write down your life vision. Spend some time thinking about your ideal life filled fun, excitement, and adventure. Write down your vision or mission statement and the actions you would take to get yourself there. Number 20, adopt a pet. This is it. Excitement plus responsibility. Yeah, legit. My friend got a dog, and watching her, I'm like, you have a grown baby. Like, your kids are almost out of the house and now you have a grown baby again. So be sure that you are ready for both. Adopting a pet, especially a puppy, will be great company and provide for opportunities to meet other people, which also is very legit because she is getting herself out of that house now, like going on like all the like dog parks and like puppy training and daycare and stuff. Number 21, go to a rock concert. Get tickets to your favorite band and take your favorite person to listen to some body-moving music. Number 22, go skinny dipping. Nighttime is best if you don't want the excitement of an arrest. Ooh, I did that once with my cousins. It was so much fun, and then we got caught on the beach by like some 15-year-old boys, and we're like, oh, please let them not take our clothes now. It was like, I personally felt like it was really fun and like very exciting. Like the skinny dipping alone was one thing, but then to actually get caught was like a whole other. I fully endorse skinny dipping and would totally do it again. I was actually just thinking about that last week, how it would be fun to do it with our moms. So cousins and aunts, get yourselves ready. Number 23, try a random act of kindness. Do something unexpectedly nice for a friend or complete stranger. Pay for someone's coffee, send balloons, leave a love note. Number 24, be curious about people. Ask people questions, old and new friends, about their lives. There's always so much more that we can learn about people, especially because a lot of the time when we're getting to know somebody and becoming friends, we're bonding over things that are currently relevant in our lives. Whereas if you take the time to actually go back and unpack everything, it's like a whole new level of like deeper friendship and love and understanding for each other. Number 25, don't wait to start. Don't wait to try something, to initiate, to take action. Stop playing it safe or looking for someone else to take the lead. Be a creative creator to your life. You can make it as exciting and thrilling or as boring as you wish. And number 26 is do that one big thing. Is there one big action you've been holding back on that you could turn your life from boring to amazing with? Do it now. Because guys, we don't know how much time we have. This life is short, and like we're not guaranteed even a few minutes from now. So like legitimately do it now. Maybe it's a job change, a move, a proposal, a change of scenery, a new relationship in your life. Whatever it is, take that first step. Action creates momentum, and momentum builds excitement. Step out of your comfort zone and shake up your life. A new, more exciting life is just one action away. So, I hope for whoever needed to feel that today that you did. Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell button so that you will get notified, and click all. Then you will get notified every time that I upload a new video so that we can spend more time together. Because like, I don't know about you, but I've really been enjoying our time together. And please comment below if there is a specific emotion that you really would like for me to break down and talk about. Comment that below, and then I will do that, especially for you. And I just love you guys so much, and we will see you next week.